Hi, Leadworthy Western Warriors. How you doing today? It's Tuesday. I know you've been looking forward to seeing me. Maybe not. Maybe you would just prefer to hear me. Next time I'll maybe turn the webcast off and just play the music, play my voice. Um, Hope you're doing good. Hope you're staying busy. Hope you're fighting boredom. Um, I know you've heard the latest, which is school is not going to resume this school year. What does that mean? Us, not exactly sure. I know Mrs. Cox plans on communicating to you as well as Dr. Bigelow as far as what does class look like as far as distance learning and technology. So as you know, we've done some of these already. I've done a few of these. Well, you haven't been forced to participate, so to speak. So what does that look like? How does that change in the weeks to come? We'll find out. All right. But the point is that it's to help educate you and that it's good learning and it's not necessarily a punishment. It's how can we grow? So with that being the case, I want to start doing some stuff out of your Leadworthy book. And I know we had them at school. I'm not exactly sure what it will walk and talk like, but we'll probably be doing more on these Tuesdays. All right. So for me, with my gold card, um, I changed I changed my gold card from not eating after 8 to not eating after 7:30, and that was difficult for me this week. I lost 3 points for that. I finished with 24 out of 28, and three of my misses were I ate after 7:30 p.m. So I'm gonna have to get better with that. Whenever you change your goal and try to make it better, you have to be kind to yourself because it can take a while to create that habit, right? So I'm already doing better on it this week. Another thing that I'm going to change this week is I'm going to change my mouth, and because I feel pretty good about not chewing tobacco, that I don't need to keep track on it. But I got to get in the habit that I got to get up at a certain time in the morning. Because what I'm discovering is that I'm staying up later at night and it's harder for me to get up in the morning. So that's going to be a change. So for this week, it's going to be Krista writing a note of love and of affirmation, doing abs. And then instead of my mouth, I'm going to do 6 in the morning on the weekdays and 7 on the weekends. Got to get up by. And then 7:30 is still that, right? Because I love to eat. And if I'm not exercising and doing a gold card on eating habits, I struggle. So I encourage you to continue doing a gold card. Right? Right? You know how to do this. So even if you don't have a gold card, you can make up your own gold card for your 7 days of the week and track it. It helps you, right? Right, there you go. We move ahead in our book. Chapter 3 is the next chapter, right? And what it talks about is understanding ourselves. Again, I'm going to try to come up with a better way of sharing this with you, all right? But always good things, right? We always want to think about a good thing. So I'm going to post a question. What are some good things from the past week that have happened to you, right? So I'll go once I post this video, I'll ask that as an assignment, non-graded assignment. Um, Share a good thing, right? And then the first little bit of this next chapter is about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. In schools, we always talk about IQ, academic intelligence, right? Somebody's IQ is their math and their verbal skills, their abilities, especially with schoolwork, right? Their IQ. But something called emotional intelligence is somebody's personal skills, how you get along with yourself and others. There's some key components which I think is really relevant right now. What do I mean? I mean, persistence is a part of somebody's emotional intelligence, being able to persist, stick with something, even though it's difficult. Optimism, talk about needing optimism right now, right? In this pandemic that we're living through right now, being able to be optimistic. So many people are not optimistic for your sanity, for the people that you love, their sanity. That's a part of somebody's emotional intelligence. Self-awareness, being able to look at yourself and know who you are and know what you're doing. Self-control, right? Binging, whether that's food, whether that's sleep. How many times will we can sleep for 12, 13 hours a day? Binging on Netflix, right? So that's a huge element of somebody's emotional intelligence to be able to have self-control, self-mastery. Self-mastery is being able to control yourself. Empathy. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of empathy. That's a key component of, can you understand how other people feel? Can you put yourself in somebody else's shoes so that you understand what they're going through? There's a lot of people right now going through tough times. Hospital workers. I always talk about them being in the trenches in the front lines, exposing themselves to the disease, working their rear ends off. They're not on a holiday right now. They're not on a vacation. They're working overtime, right? Empathy is a key element of somebody's emotional. Social skills, being able to interact with people in a positive way, right? Self-motivation, being able to tell yourself what to do and being able to motivate yourself. So this week, we want to work on our emotional IQ. We want to work on our empathy, our self-mastery, our self-control. We want to work on um, that emotional IQ, that being optimistic and being persistent, being able to stick with stuff. Right? That's a part of our schooling, and that's a part of this course. Right? I know you can do it. Right? I know that you do it every day, but let's be more mindful, practice it, and try to point it out to ourselves and to others. All right. So recap: goal card. You want to work on your goal card this week. 2, good things. I need you to post on the homework a good thing. And third thing, you want to work on your emotional intelligence. Again, emotional intelligence. How do you interact with other people? Your social skills. And how do you interact with yourself? How are you good to yourself? Whether that's being optimistic, whether that's using self-control, right? Those are the big 3 you're working on. Goal card, good things that you put on Google Classroom as homework, and work on your emotional intelligence. Have a great Holy Week, right? It's Good Week Friday on Friday, Easter on Sunday, all right? Good, good Holy Week, and hang in there, all right? Adios.